Hello, good morning, my good people. Depending on your location and wherever you're watching us from, it's a beautiful morning, and we are here again to do what we know how to do best. Yeah, this is your favorite host on parental care and guidance. Mrs. Victor Princess is my name, and it's my pleasure to welcome each and every one of us on this podcast this morning. So, you can do well by following us on Instagram on princess underscore onyi underscore sparkle. You can equally follow us on TikTok on princess underscore sparkle. You can follow us on my YouTube channel at Victor Onyi Princess. That is our YouTube handle. You can equally follow us on Facebook on Princess Victor Onyi, or you follow us on Prince and Princess Brand, or you follow us on Parental Care and Guidance. Any of these channels you hook up to, you will always listen to us and be blessed. Yeah, today we are talking about a topic that says God is forming a new lineage through you. Did you get that? God is forming a new lineage through you. Yes, this is a very important and sensitive topic. We are not going to be through with everything that has to do with this topic today. So I'm tagging this part 1 of God is forming a new lineage through you. This is a call to our parents so that we know what parenting is all about. We know what parenting is all in all. We should understand that being a parent means that God is raising a new generation through you. And you need to be so conscious and aware of that so that you know what you do before your children, you know how you act, you know how to behave, you know how to talk through them. And because a new breed, a new generation, a new lineage is going to sprout up through you as a parent, you need to understand the power of sacrifice. You need to sacrifice those things that you think that give you pleasure, and inside you, deep down inside you, you know that they are not right. You are not supposed to do them, although you enjoy doing it, but you need to sacrifice. And one way you do that is by forming a noble pattern. If you must bring up that generation right that is coming through you, you must form a new pattern. Look at Psalm 11 verse 3. Psalm chapter number 11 verse 3. He's saying that if the foundation is weak, what can the righteous do? If the foundation of your family, which is the foundation of your family as a parent, you are weak, you are not strong, you are not able to raise these children strongly because of the way you behave, because of the way you talk, because of the way you carry yourself, you will end up raising a generation that will not even be proud of you as a parent. As a parent, can your child look up to you as a role model? Can your girl daughter look up to you and say, I wish to marry a man like my father. I wish to marry a woman like my mother. I wish to become a man like my father. Can you, in all honesty, beat your heart and say that, yes, I have done things that will make my child to be bold enough to say, I wish to be my parents. I wish to be like my father when I grew up. There are some habits, there are some things we do in the home that we are not supposed to do as parents. First of all, if your child should perceive God through you, if your child must perceive God through you as a parent, you must learn to be forgiving. You must have a broad heart to accept disappointments. These children are bound to disappoint us at some point in time in their life. But as a parent, what you end up doing is not throwing them away, giving them bad words, bad mouthing them, telling them they're useless, speaking down on them. You need to have that forgiving spirit because they need to see God through you as a father. So if you don't have that spirit of forgiveness, it starts with us as spouse. If your husband does anything wrong to you, learn to forgive, because those children are watching you. They are learning something from the way you people communicate as husband and wife. They are learning through you. Children tend to learn more with what they see than what they hear. So you need to have a forgiving spirit. No matter what your husband or your wife does to you, don't come and display it to your parents, to your children, that you're keeping malice. You see some parents keep malice in the house to the extent that their children come to settle them. That is so bad. Their children try to make effort to bring their parents together, because you want to show your wife that you are the man of the house, forgetting to understand that you are planting a seed that will soon germinate in the life of your boy child or your girl child, because they are there watching you, learning you, thinking that the way you're doing this thing, the way you're handling these affairs is the right way to do it. Before you know it, you train up bitter children, bitter seeds. You produce bitter seeds, those that have unforgiving spirits. You bring up a generation of haters, a generation of those that can keep malice, a generation of those that don't care, that don't forgive, that are hardened, that are hard-hearted. That is the generation you will end up raising. But if you are in that situation, and no matter what happens, you talk it over with your wife, talk it over with your husband, both of you learn to say sorry to each other when you're wrong, your children will learn from it. They won't have that habit of keeping malice, doing things that are not supposed to be done, bearing grudges for a very long time. Remember, you are raising a generation for God. Also, there are fathers that find it very easy speaking immoral words before their children, performing different kinds of immoral acts before their children. Some men go to the extent of womanizing before their children, and their sons are seeing them, watching them, getting to see it as is the right thing to do. Are you getting me? Bringing in women, answering calls, smoking, speaking vain words before their children. You see boys of these days saying nasty words, saying vulgar words, even before adults. Some of these children learned it from their parents, because their parents say similar things, and they say it in public without remorse. So these children grow up thinking that is a normal thing to do, is the right thing to do. It doesn't matter what you say. So when you're doing that, try to have that subconsciousness in your spirit, in your mind, that you are raising a generation for God, and you are answerable for these breeds you're bringing up, you're raising. You mind the way you talk before your children, you mind your communication language, you mind what you do. Some men beat up their wife in front of their children. Is that the kind of model you are presenting before your children? Is that how you're modeling yourself before your children? No matter what happens, you don't raise your hands on your wife, because you will end up raising a boy. A boy is in your presence watching. One day he will be a man, he will marry. And he will feel that if you don't beat a woman, she will not learn, she will not comport herself, and all manner of that. That child will end up doing the same, even worse. Some women insult, look down, talk down on their husbands before their girl child. And this girl is learning. Before you know what is happening, she goes into the husband's house and does the same. Some go as far as stealing from their husband, taking money from their purses, from their husband's wallets, sending their girl child to get the wallet while they steal the money. So, as a mother, be conscious of what you do before your children. Try to raise a child that can represent you well. Try to raise a child that will be proud of you any day, anytime. Not a child that will be ashamed of your character, of your behavior. Remember, we are stopping here today. This is the part one of this, and I know that by this time, uh, next tomorrow, we are going to come up with the part two of it. God is forming a new lineage through you. So you need to learn what it takes, what it means to form that lineage properly alongside with God and raise children that will be somebody tomorrow, children that will be proud to have you as their parents tomorrow. Thank you so much, and God bless you as you keep on watching us, sharing our messages. Share it on your platform. There are people that will hear it, and it will turn a life of so many and thousands of parents. You might not know it. It will turn the life of so many who are walking through this path of destruction, destroying their children's life, and you will remain blessed. You will join us in this mission to spread this good news. Thank you so much. Follow us on our Instagram page, on our TikTok, on our YouTube handles, and on our Facebook pages. And as you do this, God will continue to bless and prosper you in Jesus' name. See you same time, same channel. I remain my humble self, Mrs. Victor Princess. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.